He's fighting for custody. This all went down Thursday the 26th. I was switching chargers with him, and when I unplugged his phone, the screen lit up. There was a text from her saying I'm wet. I whispered in his ear that her sent you a text and she want you to know she's wet. He said bullshit and the arguing began. I took his phone and locked myself in the bathroom and hacked his Facebook. And there it all was. He sent her expensive flowers, kissed her, danced with her. He introduced our kids to her. He told people bullshit lies about me, you'll make me look like a horrible person. I'm on drugs, I cheated, I don't work, I don't do anything around the house, the list goes on. He also told his buddy that if I wrecked and died, at least he could collect. One of the first messages he sent to her was he was in the middle of a divorce. He wasn't, but he is now. He swears they didn't have time, but I don't believe him. Now I'm taking our kids and moving 3 states away. I hope that sloppy up was worth it. Oh, and yes, she knew damn well he was married. Edit, the kids and I are moved and almost settled in. They started school and I've got almost everything unpacked. We have some fun things planned and are growing roots in our new home and life. Redditors help. Redditor 1, he introduced your kids. That is so wrong. What he did to you was very wrong, but involving your kids in his fabrications and lies is disgusting. Redditor 2, I know what this is like. I caught my wife in a similar fashion at Christmas. I urge you to be cautious in moving 3 states away. There are laws that could be used against you in child custody where he could claim kidnapping. Be very careful, it is easy to let emotions cloud your judgment. Take care of yourself and your kids first. Redditor 3, you are better without him. And I imagine the pain you going though, but you will have to be strong. Your kids need you to be strong. Redditor 4, sounds like you are married to a narcissist. Especially with the smearing of you. Get an attorney and get away from him. Redditor 5, oh my gosh, what a huge betrayal. That more than cheating. I am so sorry. And he didn't have time with her. Dear Lord. Why do cheaters continue to lie when they are confronted by the evidence? That's how much love he has for his family. Sick. And then fantasizing about you dying, wow. I've been ripped to shreds by cheating, but your story is a huge betrayal. I'm so happy you are filing for divorce. Don't let him try to talk you out of it, which I'm sure he will. He won't want his life taken away from him. Besides, the affair isn't as much fun if there aren't any secrets anymore. I can't imagine what you're going through. If you ever need to talk, please feel free to PM me. Again, I am so very sorry. I wish you strength to move to the next chapter in this life and to be happy. Remember, one day, you will understand why this happened. You need to get a person like that out of your life. Update. So, back in September, I discovered my husband having an affair. We decided to divorce and he let me and the kids move to Michigan, where my family is from Tennessee. Well, 2 months later he decided to fight me for custody. I am now terrified that he will win. I haven't done anything that would get them taken away, but he hasn't done anything to lose them. I'm looking for some real tack here. What do you all think might happen? Redditors help. Redditor 1, you use words like fight, lose, and taken away. As someone that has lived through all this, I would suggest thinking about this from your child's point of view and trying to ignore the affair, feelings of righteousness, and justice. If your parents divorced, you would still want to have both your parents to the extent possible. Remember that as a starting point. If you guys can work something out, anything out, it will go a long way in your child's life. Last thought, once things get nasty in court, people change into ugly versions of themselves that you just can't come back from. If you decide to go to court, you will likely make your own life uglier for years to come. I know it hurts, but if you could work this out somehow, it will be best for everyone. PM me if you want to talk. I had a serial cheater for an ex-wife, so I totally get it. Redditor 2, does he want sole custody? Custody is very tricky, it depends on the state, the county, and the judge. If he has not seen or spoken to his children, then get evidence of this and bring it to court. Like texts, print them out. Remember dates and how often he calls to talk to kids. Does he help financially? Any evidence that he was fine with you moving? Bring that to court. Now what you have to do is show the court that you have established a healthy and happy life for your kids where you are. Get info from school and show it's better than previous school. Show kids now have a wonderful bond with your family and therefore detrimental to move them back emotionally. Show that they are thriving. Enroll them in after school and weekend activities to show judge they live a full happy life. Have documents from teachers stating they are thriving. Bring report cards, grades, projects showing they are doing very well with you. The judge is supposed to look at best interests of children. Go to Google Scholar and research what your state's child best interest factors are and focused on that. You can't just say something in court, you must have evidence. Expect the worst. Expect your ex will lie about everything. You will see the worst of him. So anticipate him saying you kidnapped the kids, that you had an affair, that you are withholding them, etc., etc. Any finance, try to get account info and history. Any joint accounts, take half and take your name out. Taxes, get copies ready. He might lie about his finances, trying not to pay child support.